Carolina on the Republican line is our first caller. Go ahead, please.
Good morning. You know, they never talk about the single marriage, the single penalty tax. Singles are get into a high tax bracket, much higher than a married person whose other spouse doesn't work, and you never mention that, or no one does. And I'm sorry to say, sir, but I am a Republican, and you folks have lost total credibility talking about spending money. You guys spent so much money when you were in power between 2000 and 2006, and now you come on TV and act like you're not big spenders when the budget ballooned under your control greatly, and you created the Medicare drug bill. And so I do agree with you at one level that our standard of living is declining because of this imported oil we're doing and the dollar going down. And at the same time, you've got all these politicians planning or promising ever-ending federal budget benefits when we can't really afford it even now. Yet again, if the dollar keeps going down, we're going to be even in more trouble. But please, don't act like you guys are clean in this. I mean, you guys spent like crazy yourselves trying to win and curry favor and pander for vote-taking as well.
Furthermore, as far as the budget is concerned, this cost of gasoline is not caused by not drilling here. When we drill here in Alaska, that oil does not go to us. It goes into the pool of oil that's sold on the market. And it's all because of the hedge funds and the stock market, and that there's no regulating the stock market. So I just wanted to clarify that.
The next telephone call is from Chicago. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Good morning. Good morning. I just wanted to say to the representative that I think that you're sitting here saying all these things, and it's just a lot of lies. For you to sit and say that the Republicans are more fiscally responsible when you all have gotten us into this mess that we're in today. And to tell the American people that in order to get oil prices down, we need to drill more reserves. When isn't it true that 60% of our oil comes from our own reserves, and the bulk of the rest of our oil that we get comes from Canada? I mean, I think that it's just politics as usual with you and the rest of you all. You say anything you need to say in order to get people to vote for you, and spill lies. It's time to tell the truth. Nobody wants to hear it's the Democrats' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. They won't let us pass this. They won't let us pass this. How else do you think we're going to get out of all this debt that we're in, that you all put us in, unless somebody has to pay extra taxes? Where's the money going to come? Is it going to come out of the sky? Because if it is, tell me, because all of us will be there to catch some of it when it falls.
Thank you, caller. Next call for you comes from Clyde, North Carolina, on the independent line. You're on the air for the congressman. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Just one comment, if I may, please. I'm a very, very, very young 73-year-old woman who writes politics for the last 15, 20 years. You Republicans have been in there for I don't know how many years. You keep talking about the same old crap over and over again. Why don't you just keep your mouth shut and let Bush stop vetoing everything when making the American people think that the Democrats aren't doing anything? And I'm sure you're going to be very surprised when the election is over with. You're not going to have much to say anymore. You men have been in there for I don't know how many years. And God bless the Republicans that do their job and are defeated by Blunt, Boehner, and you yourself, sir, and Mr. Dreyer. There's a good bunch of you that really put up a fight against the Democrats in there, and you're not very nice. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the call. Morristown, Tennessee, Republican line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Thank you for C-SPAN, and thank you for your service in the Senate or Congress. We appreciate all the work that you folks do. But I have a couple of comments. First of all, I've been a Republican ever since I started to vote in 1965. I've never voted any other ticket but Republican. But this year, I don't have any idea who I'm going to vote for. We got 300 million people in the United States, and McCain is the best we can do. All we're going to get with McCain is a holdover from Bush. Bush promised all kinds of stuff when he was running for president. I voted for him the second time, thinking, well, after the first term that he would be more free to do some of the things that he had promised during his campaign. He hadn't done any of that. And he Bill Clinton looked like a physical conservative compared to the Republicans under Bush. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am totally disgusted with the Republican Party.